It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the Jaguars' rookie running back. He's coming off a great week.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Oh, he bowls over him. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. This defense for the Jaguars, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play there on the catch and run, 30 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. The tackle made by Caleb on Chason. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Tannehill. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. They've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox, his tight end, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Lawrence. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. The extra point up and good. And now they make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Tennessee offense set to go again. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And he will have a Titans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Here's Tannehill. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Tannehill throwing again. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A first down carry for Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville will give them the season series. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Tannehill. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Titans now just about ready to take over. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
play fake, and it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller, because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Again, Tannehill. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. From the 29, Lawrence. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself, and that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
On 3rd down, Henry. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Agnew now to return. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley, 32 yards. And the Jags will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
Tannehill intercepted again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception. interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again on second down, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this one is right through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So they get the turnover in close territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, their offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
But one thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Jones has it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Lawrence going to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They begin with Henry. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again to Henry. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. 41 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. On 1st down, Tannehill. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he'll just get rid of it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tannehill. This complete to Henry over the middle. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Returnable here from the 38. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the 31, Tannehill. He gets this one to Burks. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Tannehill now to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Foyesade and Ulican. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. And it's complete, right back to Ridley. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch. Back now in Jacksonville. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. And how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. This is Phillips yet again. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Tannehill. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Tannehill. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. Now it's Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing again is Tannehill. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. On 2nd and goal, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll air this one out for Kirk. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Lawrence. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away on the 4.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So now Tannehill and the Titans down by 13. 2:21 the time left. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Tannehill on first down. And he wisely will throw that one away.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that's caught inside the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw, and he will find Ridley. That's complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So this will be a win for Jacksonville.
Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out.